Columbus has a really like dope, super dope underground hip hop scene. You know what I'm saying? Um, so essentially, nothing is extremely popular. You know what I mean? Especially when I was young, man. I wasn't hip to the underground hip hop scene until like way older. So I feel like musically, it allowed me to be more of an open book. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, initially the influence is all gospel music. You know what I'm saying? Like my mom had us in church every single day of the week. You know what I mean? Like, we was one of those kids. So it's heavy Kirk Franklin and Yolanda Adams and Smokey Norfolk. And I think like some of my first memories of music is like my mom. She used to do like that. What do they call it? It's like a, like they praise and worship through dance at church.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that was my early introduction. I don't think that Columbus music specifically had a huge impact early, but as I got older and got into hip hop, then you start to realize how much dope music has come from Columbus. You know what I mean? How much history it has, and I think that's been at least motivating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, because Columbus is not like dominated by one specific main artist that's ever come out of here, it's I think it allows a lot of like the sounds in the city to kind of be real diverse. You know what I mean? And kind of pull from different places. So yeah. Loading is like the thing that I was able to attach to be both encouraged and empowered. You know what I'm saying? So it's encouraging in the sense that it paints reality with the fact that we all in this journey, man. We all on this journey to get to the best version of ourselves, and that you got to enjoy that shit on the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the longest time, man, I used to struggle with that. You know what I mean? Just trying to be validated by some destination that I could never get to. And so once I, hit a certain level of maturity where I understood, like, damn, man, even the people that you look up to, they still on their journey too. You know what I mean? They still trying to get somewhere, but they just happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not waiting until they arrive at this fictional, you know what I'm saying, destination before they have true joy and peace. So, it started with that, and then because I had that, because I was okay, all of a sudden I'm okay where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm like truly accepting just me for me, and not to say like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's still a grind, it's still a destination I'm trying to get to, but once I was able to accept myself and just deal with the reality that I have and try to make the most out of it, you know what I mean, it really started motivating me. All of a sudden I started noticing I'm getting shit done, you know what I mean? And so it ended up being super empowering. And the constant term I would always say to people, you know what I mean, to describe this kind of change in perspective was like, I'm loading. But forever loading is just the result of those two things, you know what I mean? Once I'm, the encouragement, the empowerment, and once I started to take action and started to actually go on my own individual journey, I feel like for the last year, the biggest thing that you notice is just more confidence, man. Like, you just believing in your shit, you know what I mean? You believing in yourself way more. That's something I ain't necessarily always have. I was a big dude that was kind of like a little bit reserved, you know what I mean? I talk about it in 7 Minute Half when I say I used to do the fake humble. That's the first stumble. Like, humility was like my safety net. Like, let me just be, if I don't say a lot, if I'm kind of laid back and I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Who's going? Somehow I felt validated by being so reserved and voiceless, you know what I mean? So that's the opposite of this album. The album is now, damn, what happens when somebody that's on the path and on a journey to get somewhere starts believing in themselves and enjoying the process, you know what I mean? And And for me, I guess it's different for everybody, but for me, it's extreme, ridiculous amount of confidence that started to permeate in pretty much every song that I was making. You know what I mean? So it's just about believing in yourself, man. Understanding that shit, we all got somewhere we're trying to go, but shit, we can't wait till we get there until we enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, so that's what it is, man. Forever Loading, June 11th. Wherever you stream music, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all that. Y'all tap in, man. And, yeah, I think this one is gonna be real special. Man, today's a big day, bro. First tattoo ever. Slightly nervous. We're gonna pull up on my dog Ben, man, and see if he can get me right, man. We're gonna get loaded and tatted on my arm. And yeah, man, that's what it is, baby. We're gonna make it permanent for real, so y'all know that I really mean business. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I really believe in, and so I want to have it connected to me forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Day ones. I deserve everything. Commit to me like a wedding ring. I know people love to take away your light, but don't ever bring. City popping like it's Medellin. Can't pin it on me, but you met a king.
I'm an up-and-coming artist myself, man, so I ain't got like my perspective. Take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I'm learning, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I would say probably the most important piece is just consistency, man. Like, fail early, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no point in trying to wait until you perfect the process, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit, it ain't never gonna be perfect, but if you fail and you're always in the process of learning, you know what I'm saying? You're just getting closer and closer to your goals. That was one of my biggest problems, was thinking that, you know, we call it, you know, it feels good, we say shit like, oh, I'm a perfectionist, but at the end of the day, it's like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, be consistent, man. Just people recognize the work, man. And people, when they see that you working, it's like a Shark Tank episode. When they see some shit is moving, is going, mm-hmm. and that you just being consistent and that you hungry for it, they typically come out of, you know, people come out and support the resources that you don't have. So I think that's the most important thing. At least for me right now, is just being consistent, being out here, be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a problem we be having in Ohio. Cats be having a rapper title, but we do I ain't gonna say in Ohio in general, but I know like in Columbus and in the Canton area, I feel like we drop enough music to be able to say we rappers, but we ain't really like, bro, like consistently giving your fans what they want. You know what I'm saying? Like, be present. So consistency has been the biggest benefit for me, I think. You know what I'm saying? So bound for glory, man. My dog Ben just got me right.
Absolutely. Yeah, it was an honor to do, man. Thanks for coming.
Appreciate you, dog. Y'all see the tap? Come tap in with my dog.
All right, where can we find your stuff at?
Find me online at I am Lacey Jackson. That's LACEYJACKSON. You know what I'm saying? June 11th, Forever Loading, the album. Tap in with me, man. Wherever you stream music, you know what I'm saying, you can get the album.
All right.
Everything, commit to me like a wedding ring. I know people love to take away your light, but don't ever bring. City popping like it's Medellin. Can't pin it on me, but you met a king. Yeah. Day ones. Forever. Yeah.